called this insane abs workout because last time I did this with these MetaFit timings, my abs were sore for about 4 days. So,
your workout will begin in 20 seconds.
let me just make sure it's the right MetaFit.
3. Welcome to the MetaFit Red Mist work.
No, it's HIIT zone we want.
Welcome to the MetaFit HIIT zone.
There you go. What I'll do to make sure you can see my mat alright. Good. So you don't need any equipment, but if you want to grab a dumbbell, you've got that option. So if there's any of these core exercises you're not liking, feel free, like if you're getting hip clicks or back pain, feel free to swap them for something else that you do know that's effective. It might just be a simple crunch, might be a variation of a crunch, might be a plank or a hold. Dead bugs are always nice and safe and you can work on core engagement. So the first 4 exercises are the killer. So round 1, you've got a matrix format. So first we do V-ups, then we do V-ups again and then add split V-ups. Then we do them 2 again and then add knees up crunch, then we do them 3 again and then we add in hip kicks, love hip kicks for the lower core. Then we reverse it, so we do them ones, all 4 of them backwards and then we take 1 off as we go until we finish the matrix, if that makes sense. So that's round 1, so that's like what really fatigues our muscles and works all 6 abdominal muscles. And then we go on to 3 pairs of exercises in round 2, which are completed 3 times. We have reverse crunch. Really was enjoying that last time. Again, low to mid section of the core. Then we go into toe touches, side plank dips, and then into pulses on the same side, and then we swap over. So with the side plank dips, I'm going to use the 8s. Feel free to use additional weight to add more muscle to the side of the core, or you can just do body weight, it's challenging anyway. Then after round 2, we finish with a full crunch, a minute on each of these exercises. So full crunch, then left side bicycle crunch, right side bicycle crunch, and then dead bug. I think I'll change dead bug to the Omega scissors. Let's see how I get on. Morning guys, so let's get started. So this, I had my core sore for 4 days for those that were just joining me. So that's what the challenge is. Let me turn the robot back in. So starting with V-ups, I like to do assisted V-ups with my arms.
Your first exercise is hurdle jumps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm answering any questions on health and fitness. Oh, I forgot that. To start my Fitbit. Tucking that pelvis under, legs from all the way out. Can I do that again?
15 seconds rest.
What exercises are good to strengthen the back muscles? So if you are suffering with back pain, you need to find out what's causing it. We're going to do that again. Sometimes having a weak core causes back pain, so getting a good strong core, making sure you connect to all the muscles, particularly the part of the core underneath the belly button. If it's not your core, like you can do like core exercises like this, split these next, then it might be muscles overcompensate, it might be a weakness, which is usually the case. Is it upper back, lower back? Sometimes doing leg day can help as well, as you incorporate the lower back and legs. It depends what job you have as well. We'll do those exercises and add on knees up crunch. What job do you have? If you have a seated job, likely you'll have a tight lower back, weak hip flexors. So it's doing those kind of exercises to strengthen and stretch those. Assisted V-ups. But one of the best things that you can do is have Pilates, 20 minutes, at least once a week. I've got loads of classes for Pilates and back pain relief and back strengthening to help you figure it out if you're not wanting to go to a physio. Sometimes physios get it wrong. I've not had great experience with physios, especially, well, on the NHS I'm talking about. Good question though. Knees up crunch. Trying to keep that back flat as your knees are moving in and out. You can lift your hips up off the floor, engaging that lower core more. And do them 3 again. Morning guys, welcome to my live, thanks for the light. Upper back. So what kind of job do you have? So if you've got upper back pain, it can usually be to do with the neck, pushing you forward. Then again, those 3, then we're adding on hip kicks. So posture, what's your posture like? Whatever job you do. Like these. Looking left, looking right. Bringing that thoracic twist in the spine, feels good. Heating up now. Knees up crunch. Struggling already, man. I think my core's just recovered from doing this last week. Oh, do not give up, just stop and start. Right, hip kick's one of my favourites for the lower core. So just trying to get them hips off the floor. It's like a little rock. It's like a mini reverse crunch. Wherever you're burning the core, that's where you're working. Deep breath. Now we're going to reverse it all. Thanks. If you want motivation and education and all things health and fitness, don't forget to like and subscribe guys. Hip kicks. So I'm a personal trainer for 12 years. I've got 2 young girls, ages 5 and 2. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher as well. I specialise in back pain, rehab and nutrition, female fat loss. Knees up crunch. So it's alright to have a break, but as minimal as possible. Oh, my abs are on fire. Split the ups. Oh, it's so hard getting up. If you need to use the elbows to come up, feel free. Or come down yourself. Make sure you have a bit of control. Oh, last 3 ups, assisted. Tucking the pelvis under. And deep breaths. Good, rest. Oh, thanks for the sub. Oh God, I'm inspiring you. I'm going to do all that again. I'm taking one off as we move to finish round 1. Feel free to do this with me. Starting with hip kicks. So let's localise this in the lower core. Just getting the hips off the floor and concentrate on where's burning. Knees up front. I have answered any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning. Free advice. Oh, split the ups. Coming down with control. Get a good twist in to use the sides of the stomach. Thanks for the likes and subscribe guys. Button start, hip kicks. Oh, I'll stretch your stairs. Still burning there.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hip kicks. Back flat, rocking up and down. So one vertebra at a time, curving in with the back. Oh. Trying to keep your legs as straight as you can. So you might feel this on your hip flexors, the upper part of the thigh, that's fine. Oh, brutal. Keeping that back completely flat is key. It can be very hard to do. The connections lost are so subtle. Ooh, my abs are on fire. Oh. Wow, I'm really struggling today. I don't think I'm fully recovered from the last one. Split V's. Split V's. Last time we were doing split V's, we were knocking them off. Yeah, I don't think I'm recovered from the last time. In fact, I'm fatiguing this fast. It's definitely not normal. Sleep's been crap this week, but I slept alright last night. Oh. Oh, my abs. I'm so whiny.
25 seconds rest. Zone 2, the core zone.
Right, the core zone. I don't think I did that right. Too much talking. Right, reverse crunch and toe taps. Morning, guys.
Oblique mountain climbers and hot hands. 5, 4, 3.
Reverse crunch, getting the legs up, all the way up. Good squeeze. Squeeze the abs. Come down with control. Quality over quantity. Toe taps. Try and touch them toes. Oh. Oh my goodness, I'm so struggling. Oh, I'm good when we go up to side planks. This part of my core is ruined. So I'm using the weight. Side plank dips into pulses. You don't have to use weight, it's totally up to you. Morning guys, welcome to my live. I'm actually dying. Push the hips forward, drawing one line. Elbow directly under your shoulder. This is a shoulder exercise as well. Come a little bit higher for a curve in the side of the abs. Pulses. Keeping up. Keeping that tension in the core. Side of the core and the front. Deep breaths. Over to the side.
Your next pair of exercises are side caveman crawls and plank circles.
So if you do feel this in your elbow too much, grab something like the mat to engage the forearm can help. Or you can put a cushion under, simple as that. Engage the front of the core as well. Into pulses. Don't know why I'm counting. Morning guys, welcome to the live. Deep breaths, finishing round 1 of 3 and round 2.
20 seconds rest.
Quite live this morning. Hi guys. So yeah, remember upper back pain is usually caused, from what I see from my experience, from the neck. And being, when we're driving and stuff, posture, neck and posture, you think of that. Reverse crunch. Coming all the way up, as high up as you can go. And coming down with a bit of decorum. Control. Toe taps. Wow, it's so hard to just keep your legs straight, by the way. You've got tight lower back, especially.
Next pair are reverse pommel jumps and hot knees.
Right. I didn't realise I'd burnt my shoulders. Right, side plank dips. Weighted. Optional. You're strengthening the sides of the neck as well as the shoulders. Make sure you're feeling it where you want to feel it. 6. Into pulses. Deep breaths. Breath, breathe. Feeling it.
20 seconds rest. Your next pair of exercises
I'll pull it
are
up.
side caveman crawls
Then again on the
and
side.
circles.
Oh, that twist feels amazing. I think I'll do some stretches after.
5, 4,
We're over halfway through the workout now, guys. Well done if you've made it this far. All the way up, all the way down. Thanks for the likes, I really appreciate it. Keep your head in alignment.
plank circles. 3, 2,
Into pulses. Finishing round 2 of 2. Whoops, keep them hips up. Engage in the front of the core. Rib cage stays tucked in. I'll leave that comment in 1 second. Breathe, deep breaths. Feel it where you want to feel it and tone.
20 seconds.
One more round of all those exercises.
Exercises are oblique
Thank you, I'm dying.
hands.
Really struggling today. This core workout had me aching for 4 days and I train abs a lot. So yeah. Reverse crunch. These reverse crunches. Pause for a squeeze at the top. Hold on. Oh. Touch those toes. I'm dipping in and out of a straight leg to try and train the neuromuscular connections.
20 seconds rest. Your next pair are reverse jumps
Nearly there.
and hot knees.
Finishing round 2, side plank.
5, 4, 3,
Ready?
1.
Last time doing side plank.
Pommel jumps.
All the way up, all the way down. You feel a little stretch. If your hip touches the floor again. Quality over quantity, take your time, make every rep count.
Hot knees.
Hip pulses. Pushing them hips forward, engage the front of the core as well. Which also training a deep muscle in the back, called the QL for short. Causes a lot of back pain and hip stiffness. Last side of this.
20 seconds rest. Your next pair of exercises are side caveman crawls.
Busy day today, got PT. Got a podcast to record as well. Check out the podcast link in my bio. I'm going to be going in one of the latest ones. I've been talking about consistency and how to build discipline. And I'm on Instagram as well. I'll follow for free content and motivation. Last ones of these. Deep breaths. Zone 2, do my final round now. Let's put this big ball on.
Zone 3, the finishing zone. 4 exercises,
Finishing zone.
1 minute on each, with 20 seconds rest in between.
Last 4 exercises, a minute on each.
Is agility proof.
Full crunch is first. Morning guys, welcome to my live. You can see core workout. Full crunch. You can use this as a lower back and a hamstring stretch. See how I'm curving up and curving down in the back. We'll make every rep quality. You need to come up with your elbows, so as long as you come down yourself, you're going to build that strength. That's halfway. Last 30 seconds. As many as you can. Head touching the floor. I'm going to start using hamstrings now. So much more satisfying when you get a hamstring stretching as well. Strengthening the neck too. Exhale, coming on. Oh. Right, this is going to destroy your core as well if it's not already. Left side only, bicycle crunch, 1 minute. And guess what we're doing after that? So I'm answering any questions on health and fitness. Let's go. Keeping that back flat and get a good twist to engage the obliques, the sides of the core. So I'm a personal trainer, online coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. Here to support you in your health and fitness journeys. So ask any questions you may have. Don't come all the way out if your back starts lifting, even halfway through it, as it fatigues, and after that. I'm posting it to 2 young girls as well, so any rehab questions, feel free to ask away. Deep breaths. Stop and start as much as you need to, just don't give up, just slow it right down. Oh. Now over to the right side.
Next exercise is forward squats.
Ooh, that's a nice stretch. One here, side to the core. I'm going to go to the other side next. We're already fatigued, so anything that you do is a bonus.
4, 3,
Engage and go. Follow up on it, guys. Remember, like and subscribe for it, motivated and all things health, fitness, weight loss, and educated. A lot of misinformation out there. Last 30 seconds. Exhale, coming up. You feel this in your thighs as well, that's normal, those are your hip flexors. Lots of failure. It's good. You're giving your body a reason to adapt and change, get stronger. Wow. Now I'm going to go to dead bugs. I don't want to do dead bugs. Dead bugs are nice and safe for a very fatigued core, and safe if you've got any back pain and things, so I'll show you the dead bugs. So if you've got that back curve, flatten it with your pelvis, push back, then lift. And keep that back flat as your arms and legs are coming away. It's like a walk. It's like a super safe plank. Deep breaths. You come right out without your back lifting. Great. I'm struggling at the moment, so I'm going to keep them close to the body. Deep breaths. It's halfway. Feel the burn. Wow. Just let me feel that. Let's finish it, guys. So a few seconds left. 9, 8, 7, come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow. Apanasana, knees in for 100 roll side to side.
You have now completed the MetaFit Hit Zone workout.
That was very hard. Let's go straight into a spinal twist. We've done a lot of back. Like we've not been like working the back for strength, but we've been incorporating it for stretch and support for them exercises. So spinal twists would stretch it out nicely if you're able to get into it. Just stretching it out. That breeze is nice from the door. What a nice way to start your day. You might feel this in your glutes as well. And push back. Deep breaths. We get into some stretches next. Over to the other side. Pause before you swap sides. Feel that stretch dissipate. Over to the other side. Both shoulder blades should be on the mat. Notice the difference in how this stretch feels on either side. So I feel it more up my back, whereas before I felt it lower down in my glute. These are your tight areas that are getting highlighted. And you're trying to relax, allow yourself to feel that stretch. Can take up to 3-4 minutes, you know, if you're stiff or if you're older. I'm going to stretch off the abs and hip flexors next. See what that comment says. Hi Legend, how are you? That was really tough. 4 days I was sore for doing that last week. Fuck off you, you're getting blocked. Right, we're going to stretch off the hamstrings, the hip flexors. I'm just getting my block. I think that other block is in, oh no, is it over here? I think it might be in my car. I keep giving my blocks away to clients. I've got like 20 of them. Right, we're going to get into some stretches next. So we've worked the hip flexors and all 6 muscles in the abs with this workout. So we stretch them all. Because if you don't stretch and take the time to stretch, you'll get tighter and tighter and tighter before something snaps. I'm good, just getting ready for bed. Oh, I forget, when I'm getting up, you're getting down for bed. So we're going to go into a sphinx, squeezing the glutes, also known as the bum cheeks if you're new, pushing them into the ground, and push your elbows into the ground, and you're lifting with your shoulders. Chest shines forward, and allow yourself to feel that stretch, that curve here in your lower back. So you're meant to have a curve in your lower back. But with all the sitting that we can do, and driving and desk jobs, office work, we can start to lose that curve in the lower back. So we're just bringing it back in. So if it feels really tight, you can widen your elbows a little bit more and come closer to the ground. And if you're not feeling much, you can go into cobra, straightening the arms, squeezing your glutes to protect your back, pushing the hips into the ground. Then we're going to counteract that. Hips come up first. Knees together, child's pose. You feel that tension melt away. Deep breath. Over to the left. Pushing your right hip down and away from that rib on the right. So you open up the side body. This is for the side plank dips that we were doing. Over to the other side, over to the right, left hip gets pushed down away from the ribs. Feel that stretch. Next, I'm going to go into, I like to go into splits training because you get a really deep stretch in the hip flexors and hamstrings that are both really tight, especially if you have an office job. Happy to see you though. Have a good workout. See you soon. Thanks a lot, Legend. Hope to see you again soon. Right, so you can come into, well, I'm going to come into a low lunge first anyway. So low lunge position, hips forward, it's all on the hips. hips forward, you feel the back, the stretch on this back leg on the front hip flexor, which is just high up on the thigh, around the hip area. So we're just letting our body adjust to the new position that it's in. Deep breaths. Slow your exhale, so fill your lungs, and the slower you exhale on the breath, the more relaxation, the deeper you get into these stretches. You can sit back as well. Again, it's all in the hips. And then I like to place, so you can stay there if that's enough and you know you're quite tight in those areas and it's a struggle, or if you want a bit of a challenge, you can come into the splits training, because I am in training. And we want to bring this leg as straight as you can for the hamstring stretch, toes to sky. You can see I've got the yoga block. You might have to adjust it the first few times if you've not done this before. But the yoga block underneath my glute, or high hamstring. And then this back leg, make sure it's straight. Mine used to always come out to the side, but I straightened it myself, and it seems to be staying there these days, so that's good. And I like to have this just for stability. You can push back. If this is too intense, lean forward, deep breaths until you're able to sit back. I've not done this in a while because my hamstrings have been dying and super tight. And when you feel your muscles around the pelvic area start to relax, that's how you know you're working on flexibility and you're getting into somewhere. If the intensity isn't that much in this position, you can lower the block to make it so. I'm going to lean forward so my body gets used to that a bit more. Remember, you need to challenge yourself. The muscles are warm, not as warm as it would be on leg day, so just be careful. Deep breaths, slow exhale. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, Pilates and yoga teacher, online lifestyle coach specialising in back pain, postnatal care, rehab, nutrition, weight loss. So if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to guide and support. Carefully take your time coming out of that position. How graceful. Right, and you can, what I do love doing, before you swap over and do the other side, is have a little wander around, and you should feel more space in that joint. A bit looser. You might not notice that much yet. You notice that body awareness, introspection, that's really valuable skill. The more you get to learn your body. Thanks for the likes. Body awareness is such a good skill to have to prevent injuries and knowing when something's not right and dialing it back, and yeah, connects you with your body. Right, I'm just going to grab a drink before going to the other side. So low lunge position, take your time, you can put your hands on the block. If you've not got a block, you can use a book, cushions, bolsters, depends how deep you get in. So it takes time for our body to, especially the older we get, and if you're not as hydrated, if you have alcohol in your life, it can take a little bit longer to get into these stretches and make a bit heavier. As always, if you want to build muscle, make sure you're getting protein and rest. Deep breaths, and we'll sit back. No lunge. So if this is as far, treat every side different. Just because you went deep on one side, you might not want to go like this. Might be as far as you go on this side. Or place the block, so you can see I'm going with a higher position first. First block underneath your glute, toes making the way just over, pointing to the ceiling. Small bend in the hamstring, it's all in the hips, and then just bring that back foot out. You can use, to increase flexibility faster, which is something that I'm working on, is PNF, and the muscles that you're trying to stretch, tensing them and pushing them down into the ground and then releasing them. So it can like increase your flexibility for like 60% in like a single session, and the more you do it, obviously, the more you, but that's something new that I've started to implement. So deep breaths, allowing yourself to feel where you need stretch, where you're feeling the stretch sensation. Shouldn't be painful, just like a mild discomfort, annoyance, like a bee. Yeah, I feel like I'm particularly tight on this side. My body's wanting to come forward, so counteracting that, I'm guessing like this hip flexor is quite tight and my lower abs on this side. Right, let's come down a little bit more. Careful if this side that you're tight on as well. I'm going to lean forward to reduce the intensity for a moment. Deep breaths. So it feels really tight today, so I'm not going to spend very long on that side. Again, come up, have a little wander around. Have you got any questions on health and fitness? Fat loss, toning, building muscle. Morning guys, I'd love a like and subscribe if you're wanting exercise and nutrition support. Hamstring stretches next. So my other block's going walkabouts, I think it's in my car. If you've got a bolster or something to stand on for a deficit, to create a deficit hamstring stretch, which I've been enjoying lately. Small bend in the knees, hips back, belly to thigh first, and push your hips up to the ceiling to feel a high hamstring stretch. And you might feel a lower back stretch as well. Relax the neck. Get used to stretches feeling good. It's too hard to balance on that. Good. And then we're going to get on the foam roller. So this is to stretch off the TFL I'll be doing, which TFL, tensor fascial lata, switches on when your glutes aren't firing. Due to pregnancy, seated job, you can get sleepy glutes. You can just switch off and be hard to connect to. So other muscles compensate when doing leg exercises, and you can get some hip discomfort here, burning, achy, quick fatigue. So what I like to do, it's an ongoing process at the moment, but hardly ever, like in bed, do I get achy hips these days, and it's thanks to this foam roller. So, and any questions about the foam roller, comment and I'll go into it. So this does is the fleshy part, don't know if you can feel this area here, I've got a muscle of TFL. We're going to roll it out. And you're looking for any areas, I had a massage last night, so if you're looking for any areas that feel like they need, you know when you get a massage and someone digs in and it feels so good, that's what you're looking for. It shouldn't be painful. And you'll know if it needs rolled out. This side is usually the problem side, that needs rolled out was a few times a week, then it went to once a week, and now it seems once every couple of weeks. Just have it chill out. It's a small muscle group that gets fatigued easy. So rolling it out, you just feels amazing. And then I have a tight on either side QL muscle, so I'm just going to get into that area, see how that feels today. So you're slightly on an angle here. There it is. So it's above the hip, below the rib. You never want to foam roll any bone, obviously. So you're rocking side to side. It's getting blood flow. And then we'll stretch on that side. Try and relax. And deep breaths, allow yourself to feel that wee massage. Then we're going to stretch that side, so bottom knee comes forward on the side that you've just done, on the side that we're stretching. Pushing your hips and knees into the ground. If you want to learn more about weight loss, fitness, stretching, give us a like and subscribe. If you're motivated. Over to this side. So So TFL first. See how it feels on this side. This side feels like it feels good. Like it needs a little bit extra. Remember, something to remember, guys, if you do have tight tendons, aponeurosis, ligaments, there's less blood flow going to them. I remember when I had sinusitis, I spent like 2 days in bed, just resting, trying to sleep. It wasn't full days, obviously. I'm going to go and stretch into the QL. But after that cold, my lower back was so tight. Like tighter than it's ever been. No pain, just really tight. And it took 2 months to get rid of it from doing my normal stretches. Could have probably upped it, but come on, you've got to be realistic with 2 young girls and a job and a house to keep, etc. So I just continued with like my stretch routine, and then eventually it went back to normal. But it just shows you like the less blood flow to a muscle tissue, the longer it's going to take to recover. And obviously the type as well, if there's elasticity. So I'm just looking for that QL. There it is. So you can see I've got a bit of a posterior tilt to try and get that, which means that my hips have been pointed down towards the ground a little bit. To get into that stretch, it's Scott's birthday today. 33 again. Good. And then I've got a knee forward. Inhale, arm rises. I'm going to record a podcast next on how to keep consistent as a parent in the 6 weeks holidays. How to stay on track with your health and fitness. So it's all written out. I tried to record it yesterday, but the children, I got 4 minutes in, the children, actually it was Demi, a 2-year-old, was kicking off. So I paused it, so I might start it again, I might just continue it. But makes it very valid because I've got like 10 tips to stay on track during the school holidays, and it just makes it more realistic, the fact that I've had to pause it halfway through. But one of my tips is lower expectations. Be okay with getting interrupted, that kind of thing. Right guys, if you want to see more from me, like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. I go live about 5 times a week with a workout, and usually the kids are floating around, but not today. Have a great day guys, thanks for joining, bye!